guys, welcome to SS Multimedia. I'm Krithika Balkanta and today we are going to be problem solving draw a picture. So basically what that means is we're going to have a problem. And to solve it we have to draw a picture, like a bar model or any picture. We're going to have to draw a picture. So that's all that means. Our objective for today is understanding how to solve problems by drawing pictures. So that's the exact same thing I just explained. We're gonna draw pictures. So a bar model or a pie graph. We're gonna draw pictures, and these are going to represent solving the problem. So with these drawings, we're going to solve the problem. These drawings are going to lead us to our answer. Let's get started. Okay, so the first question is, Dana walked 3 miles to the mall from her house. So let's draw a little road. So this is her house. She walked from her house to the mall. And it took her 3 miles. 3 miles. It took her 3 miles to walk from her house to the mall. But how many more miles does she have to walk to get back home? How many more miles does she have to walk to get back home? So that basically means if it took her 3 miles, let me get another color. If it took her 3 miles, so 3 miles to go to the mall from her house, that means it's the same distance when she's going back to her house from the mall. This would be 3 miles as well. So it's logic, it's reasonable. If it took her 3 miles to get from her house to the mall, then it must be the same distance from the mall to her house. It must be the same distance when she's going back. So that means we have 2 questions here, if you've noticed. We have 2 questions. We have how many miles how many more miles does she have to walk to get back home? And also we have how many miles would she walk in total? We have 2 questions. The second we answered the first question. It's 3 miles back home. But now it says how many miles would she walk in total? So when it says in total, all we want to do is we want to add both the distance from the house, from home to the mall, which is 3 miles, and from the mall to home, to her house, which is again 3 miles. So that means our equation, not an equation, but what we're going to be solving is 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And we know that this answer to the second question, let me just go down a little bit. So let me get another color. Let's get yellow. Okay, so the first question, the answer to the first question is 3 miles. And the answer to the second question is 6 miles. We got 6 miles because, again, if it took her 3 miles to go to the mall from her house. And it took her 3 miles, again, to go to her house from the mall. And if we combine both the distances that she walks, both 3 miles. If we combined both distances, then we get 6 miles. 6 miles. So those are our 2 answers for the first question. So let's just answer them once again. How many more miles does she have to walk to get back home? She has to walk 3 miles. How many miles would she walk in total? She walks 6 miles in total. Alright, so the second question is, Kyle had 25 pieces of candy. He gave away 14 of them. How many pieces of candy is he left with? And the main important keywords are left with. I don't think you can see the highlighter. It's left with. Those are the 2 main important keywords. And they're the important keywords because that means this is a subtraction problem. When it says left with, it means a subtraction problem. And when it says in, here, let me fix that. In total, this means addition. Left with, this is subtraction. So there are 2 keywords that you should keep in mind. And let's just get started. So it says Kyle had 25 pieces of candy. 25 pieces of candy. He gave away 14 of them. How many pieces of candy is he left with? So here it says he gave away 14 pieces of candy. So all we do now is we cross off 14 pieces out of the 25 pieces of candy up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we crossed off 14 pieces of candy, and now we count how many pieces of candy is left. How many pieces of candies are left? So let me just get another color. All right. So we're gonna circle them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 out of, let me write it a little neater. 11 out of 25 pieces of candy. All right. Pieces of candy is left. Right, so 11 out of 25 pieces of candy is left. So I made this picture. I made 25 candies because the whole point of this lesson is to draw a picture and solve the problem. So I had to draw a picture, and this is my picture. If it didn't say draw a picture and just problem solving, then you could have done 25 because you had 25 pieces of candy in total minus 14 because that's the amount of candy, that's how many pieces of candy Kyle gave away. And then you would get 5 minus 4, 1. Okay, so let me just show you where I'm. 5 minus 4, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. So it's the same thing. We have 11 here, and here as well we have 11 pieces of candy. We would have gotten the same exact answer, but we drew this picture because this lesson is based upon the whole fact that we have to draw a picture. draw a picture to solve the problem. The whole point was to draw a picture to solve the problem. So that is what we did right over here. We drew a picture and we solved the problem. This is the picture and we solved it. This is the picture. So this is the picture and we solved it by crossing off the candies that were given away and circling the candies that he still had. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to SS Multimedia. Also, click on the notification bell if you want to be notified when our next video drops.